Good Tuesday. It's the first time we're doing this. No, well, my first time. The last week the girls did it with Caesar, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. So it was my first day on our new schedule. Caesar's here,
Hey guys, we're doing all
bro.
right.
He looks younger when he's shaved.
Yeah, I specifically shaved because it's Tuesday, so it's a new look. Why not?
New comic book Tuesday, new Caesar Tuesday. I got you. Makes sense.
That's right.
Um, we got Mandy.
It's Unhoused Tuesday for me.
In the house.
I just noticed you had M on your cap. So, like, was
No,
It's
that?
it's New
it looks
York.
like it, but it's New York for
Oh,
Yankees.
I
Yankees.
But
don't
it
care.
does look like an M.
It's like you two
Oh,
gentlemen. Hello. What's up, Miss Williams? And then
Hi,
our boss lady, Miss Shannon.
boss
Hello.
lady.
This is hot. This is hot mess, Shannon, because I've been preoccupied with shit. So sorry.
Shannon, I was seeing you in the background. This girl was just real quick trying to scarf that food down.
I was. I'm hungry.
You're right. You're right. But
Hungry.
before we continue, Caesar has an announcement. We need it's something that brought tears to my eyes. It was really sad. And Caesar, go ahead and take it away.
so, as many of you know, that we have. What's up, Jason? We have Prairie Meadows nursing home from Prairie Meadows, Texas, who watches
Cry.
us every single time, Angela. As a matter of fact, so Angela Gonzalez is the one that runs the show there to make sure it's on TV and everyone there is able to watch and have a good time. They've been with us now for a while and they enjoy our company and no matter what we do. Last week, we had an all female panel talk about females in this industry. And I was getting feeds about how they're reacting. So, what Angela does is that if someone from that group has a question or a comment, she will type in for them and she refers to them as Mr. Y, Mrs. H, and all that. So last week, Mrs. H was very active in the chat,
Yes.
and from what I understand, the area where they watched this filled up mainly of women because
Aw.
they wanted to support the women that we had on. Well, a couple of days after that show announced, we got I received a very sad news, um, and I'm going to read it. So, Angela, I'm going to be reading this. Today, Mrs. H passed. Um, she passed away peacefully. She was a huge fan. She never missed a show.
Oh,
Lately, she had been reserved and distant until your last show. She was animated, engaged. Mrs. H was so proud to see the amazing women who work in comics being recognized as the wonderful, talented women they are. Mrs. H was a WASP during the World War II. She flew untried aircraft and experimental planes. Her and the other women were never recognized until 1977
wow.
and finally received veteran benefits. After the war, they were told to marry, have children, and resume the roles God intended for God fearing women. That was Angela, you have no idea how that made us feel to just to know that we made her last day smiling and happy and engaged. And if we've never done anything in our podcast career, just the fact that we were able to touch that one person before they moved on from this plane is enough for me.
Yep.
So thank you so much, Angela, for sending that to me, and my condolences to Mrs. H's family and to all her friends who watch us every Tuesday.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being part of that, and I'm glad we were able to touch somebody. So thank you so much. I just wanted to share that. That was very sweet, very sweet. So thank you.
Yep.
Oh,
It hit all the feels. All the
yeah.
feels.
It
Yeah.
is. It's you don't. It's we always talk about how good this community is and all that stuff. And hey, Robert, we always talk about, but the fact that we're able to make someone feel good for at least a couple hours And especially someone who's sounded like she was a badass woman. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, come on, you
Yep,
know,
all the props.
and
Oh,
for her
man.
and for her to feel engaged and all that, and that's great. It is so cool.
That's a
So
gift to us. So
it is.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
it's very nice, and you know, we kid around and we joke around and all that, but the fact that one of our own, because you guys are all family, all you people who watch every single Tuesday are family to us. You guys, if not for you guys, we wouldn't be having a show. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Angela. You all touch our lives. We love you all. Listen, the fact that you guys moved, apparently, from what I understand, you guys had already Tuesday booked. That you guys came together and moved that Tuesday
oh,
to
thank
Wednesday,
you.
so you guys can watch us every Tuesday. It brings.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they had. I don't know what it was, like a Bible study or something like that, and they're like, we're gonna vote on it, and they're like, yes.
Aw.
It's appreciated. Like I feel like that's just something that touches your heart to know that people want to be a part of it or that you're bringing something to them. So it's just
No,
I'm gonna get
yeah,
emotional. I'm gonna stop.
it's some good stuff. And you know what? Let's go with the good stuff. I just also want to share this because I'm very proud of this, people. Look at
Yeah.
this. Oh, I graduated my cardio rehab. Yay!
Woohoo!
Yay! As Avocado was saying. I graduated 3 months of cardio rehab. I blew all the numbers out of the water, and so I'm going to continue my workout on my own 3 days a week, and keep improving so I could be here longer to make you guys feel better and to be part of such a great podcast. And but I want to reinstate on behalf of Dell and myself and the ladies here and all of our other co-hosts on the Comic Menu podcast. Thank you so much, Angela. That meant very much to us. So I do want to appreciate that.
Very much.
So we did have a couple of questions on here. Yeah, we did move the day to Tuesday because our lives, like the girls in the bottom, are more complicated than ours. They have a lot to do, and we wanted to make sure they're here at all times. It's easy to replace them because we can bring people on, but we don't want that. I mean, it's a lot of fun when we have this together.
Mhm.
The girls bring a different kind of stuff on here, so that's why we made it. I do appreciate, like Peter said, he's gonna have to switch his alerts so we can stay on here.
And plus, we also heard. I've been hearing for a long time that we don't. There's a lot of people who can't watch us on Wednesdays because there's a lot of stuff going on.
Mhm.
So us also changing to Tuesdays. We're hoping to get those people who are like, sweet Tuesdays. I finally get to watch a show instead of watching it replays and all that stuff like that. So
Yep.
Yeah.
we appreciate you guys joining us. Now our new same time, same bat time, but just a different day. So Tuesdays now from here on out.
With that being said, today's show, we don't have a review per se, other than what Mandy has seen lately. But we did. There's a couple of trailers that came out the last week. We do want to see, and that caught our interest, so we can watch it together and see our thoughts. We also have a list of the top, I think, 50 TV shows of all time. So we'll go over that.
Yep.
Depending on what y'all want to do first, just let me know and I can bring up the screen, and I'll go ahead and what do y'all think?
Let's do let's talk about some trailers. There's been some interesting trailers coming
Let's
up.
do some trailers.
Which I gotta be honest, and it's been the talk of the town. I didn't even know Hellboy was coming out with the new movie.
Nope.
I didn't either.
I don't think
Not a
anyone
clue.
knew. I didn't think anybody knew.
What?
So when,
Yeah.
What?
so when it dropped, people thought that it was a fan-made trailer.
Yeah, I would
No.
think that too.
Nope. It's
Wow.
It's with Mike Mignola, who's the creator of Hellboy. He's involved in this
Huh.
movie. So
So I haven't watched the last one because I didn't like that they changed actors. So I gotta know.
Well, you didn't
Yeah.
miss
I'm
much.
that
'cause it-
person. I'm
it
that person.
blew.
I started it and then I couldn't finish it. I was so disappointed. And I
It's
actually like the actor, but Ron Perlman is Hellboy. Like he can't.
Dude, hands
Yeah.
It is
Boys,
not a good.
everything just fits.
So
It was
I'm a-
terrible.
since you brought that up, I'm gonna put that one first.
Yeah, let's watch that. For those who haven't seen the trailer,
Okay.
I'm excited.
let's check this out, people.
Let me see, where's that? Facebook binge videos.
Hey, Sam. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
share.
Now there you go, Del.
Something in these hills. Something haunted. Evil.
Eerie.
Smells like
Mm-hmm.
death.
How do you know that?
Dark things called dark things.
I heard tales about him all my life. Most just called him the Crooked Man.
You've got company.
All your friends, they all gonna die.
So,
Sorry.
no. It definitely looks like they're going towards the.
Why
Horror.
are you so paranormal?
Yeah.
No,
Well, because he is
Left field.
he
I'm
kinda
actually excited for that part.
he deals in the paranormal. That's the whole
mean,
thing about the whole.
I get it, but it's like you're taking like Quiet Place, like stuff that's really dark and demented that we would watch in our horror films, and you're putting it in with a comic. Like that's not how that
Mhm.
went. So it's very. I don't know how I feel about that yet. Like I like the whole paranormal, scary, dark part of it, but like it doesn't seem like it fits with the comic book. So I'm just.
I didn't read the comic
Well-
book, so it means nothing to me.
But you also have to remember this is also based on a series of Hellboys called The Crooked Man. So
Mm,
there-
Yes.
it's based on that. So
And I
I
don't
can-
like the way Hellboy looks. Sorry.
yeah,
Yes,
that's my only
Not-
like. Oh, that one's gonna take a minute to get used to.
is it me or does he look like he's been on the fin? You know what I'm saying? He looks kind
Just
of
a
thin.
little too long. Like
He's a little thin. He's a little thin. If you
Oh,
ask me.
bet.
he's a lot thin.
A
He
little bit.
needs to go to Texas and go eat some good tacos.
Well, he needs something because
No,
or-
California. That's where the good tacos are.
Texas.
Texas.
So I'm gonna play the next one. So we're gonna go from from creepy and paranormal and to something kind of kooky and crazy. And I think Mandy would enjoy this.
Does that mean you're playing the Beetlejuice trailer?
Oh, that
Yeah.
not yet.
I love that trailer.
Dude, me too. I love it.
It's so good.
Congratulations, fans of trailers! You've taken the time out of your busy schedule of working.
Or using the bathroom to watch the trailer for our new movie, Jackpot.
Stay tuned after the trailer for a chance to win the official jackpot. Jackpot.
It's a sweepstakes. You're gonna love it.
Here it is
The trailer.
for Jackpot.
I love
So
her.
why are you here? Are you here for like pleasure or pain or?
No, I'm an actress. Great. They're rebooting Barbie. Hi, I'm Katie. Just got back into town and ready to act.
Did you prepare something?
I have something, yeah.
Katie Kim is our new jackpot winner. Happy hunting, LA.
I definitely didn't get the part, so there's no need for the death stare.
She's my jackpot.
What is happening?
Uber for Katie? Did that look as cool as it felt?
Oh my God. What is going on?
Katie, you won the lottery. And now anyone with a losing ticket that kills you before sundown gets her money. Legally.
Okay, that's murder.
Oh, not in California. It's just a chance at the big time.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh, I felt that too.
I need you to put this on.
If you kill me, you get it all. So why the hell would I trust you?
You treat people like you want to be treated. Oh, you dirt-faced me! Oh, shit! My sneaker! Really hit the target there. How's it look? Good? I called in a favor.
We are the biggest lottery protection agency in the city.
I do trust you. I think it's because you look like a bulldog that like a witch cast a spell on and turn into a human. You ever get that?
Yes.
We're in trouble, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Who wants some head?
Why are you winking at me like that?
Oh my God, it was
Man, you can just steal people's panic rooms, dude. What are you, Jodie Foster?
You know too much.
I really don't, though. Oh. Katie's the biggest jackpot of all time. Just find her.
Cowabunga.
no.
Turtle, power!
This is a prosthetics machine. If people can't recognize you, you're a lot safer.
Hey, girl. Hey. What? Too sexy?
Honestly, I kind of like this one.
No.
Ah,
Out of those two stupid movies, and the fact that Cena is taking turtle stuff, no, that should piss me off. He crossed the line. He doesn't get to see turtle power. He has nothing to do with turtles. Shut the fuck up. No.
He's been
Okay,
like a
John
turtle.
Cena's roles lately have been hysterical. They're stupid, but it's funny to me, so I'm gonna watch it.
I can't do overly stupid because to me, then I'm like, seriously, like you just
Oh no.
there's a line.
It's
You
too
take an edible, you'll be fine.
too many jokes.
Her,
Teenager.
I love. She's great. Love her. But him,
She is so funny.
so funny.
Yeah.
Shanghai 2 was coming out. Looking Jason.
You know what? Movies like that are the
See,
ones
Cash,
that,
I agree.
movies like that are the ones where you're like, I have nothing to watch tonight.
Yeah.
Screw it. I'll put it on while I'm
Yeah.
cooking. I'll put it
Yeah.
on while I'm vacuuming. That's all it is.
No, because
No,
I still
I-
haven't watched Barbie. Like that's still a thing. I still haven't watched it. I refuse.
I haven't watched it either.
Yeah, you know that movie, if you think about it, it comes with the concept of why
Barat watched it, he said.
When,
Is he
why-
there?
Barbie?
Yeah, he watched Barbie without me.
I watched it on the plane.
He watched it on the plane.
No.
He's
Tell-
cutting himself in the background.
Hold on. Tell Murat, I want to see his face on the camera and say,
I
saw
had no
Barbie.
idea you watched it.
Murat, let me see.
I watched Barbie.
Did you-
And he loved it.
Ew.
I'm just like Ken.
Oh, get out.
Oh my God.
all right, get out. All right, get
I
out
don't know
of
if
here.
we can be friends anymore.
Yeah, Murat. I was looking
didn't
forward to. I was looking forward to seeing him in Florida, but
One of your stars has been retracted, sir. I didn't know you watched it.
I'll see them next month.
That's so funny.
Better be seeing you next month,
but
lady.
you know what? That movie looks like it comes from the concept of if you win the lottery, would you tell anyone? Right? If you really think about it. because
No.
No.
I would.
I'm scared of people as it is. I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm not scared.
I-
The
I-
shit that I would do to like the people I care about and then the people I didn't like would be a whole new level of my psycho spot.
I don't know if it's true or not, but I did hear that certain states require you to kind of
Tell
show
everybody
who you are. Tell everybody who you are. That's from what I understand.
Oh, scared.
Because I did see one where a guy did win a major jackpot and he went
Mhm.
on, but he had a mask on. I mean, he had a straight
Oh,
up.
see, I would do that. I would wear a horse mask.
You wear the horse mask.
Yeah.
Honestly, the whole
I wear a
idea-
devil face because it would just be fitting.
But the
I
whole
would-
premise behind it is pretty nice, though. And it's funny how they said California, it's legal.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
all states, it had to be California.
Right.
I mean, wait, are you seriously shy? Garrett, aren't you driving, dude? We just got off the phone.
Gary, hope you're not watching this while you're driving.
You go into-
He's driving
This-
to Denver. We just had a conversation. We were
Mm.
talking about our new book.
And
Super,
yeah.
super
yeah.
excited about
Yeah,
it. We're
you
actually
get-
making a 3-part series now, so it's going to be extended out. Like we have a super fun plan for it.
Yeah, Garrett. I know you guys. We already talked about. You guys will be coming on when you're ready to.
Yes.
Yeah, like I said, get a lawyer. That's the
But-
best way
but-
to win.
Yeah.
But I will say right now, it is kind of funny seeing Garrett. Garrett, it's going to be a year since I saw you in Denver. I can't believe what the F is going. It's already been a year.
Crazy.
It's been a hell of a year for a lot of people, including him.
It's kind of crazy.
So the
right,
next
what do we
one, next one I put on is we went from like kind of scary to goofy, and we're gonna go to a serious one. Like not like it's a fun movie. It looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. So let me make this bigger. Add to screen.
All right, go, Jason.
Get a pack of Phillies. You speak English, bitch? Watch your mouth. The fuck you say? How the fuck that feel?
Familiar.
This is my home. These streets raised me.
Might get a little crazy out there today.
Media outlets from around the world await a verdict in Rodney King.
Maybe I can bring my son back up here.
All right, run it for me. Catalytic converters. They need platinum. How much they got in there?
10 million.
You need a miracle to pull this off.
The jury in the Rodney King trial.
A stunning verdict.
The 4 police officers were found not guilty.
What's in the news?
No one minding the store.
No, you don't hold me.
This is our window.
You know what scares me? I don't want you to grow up to be like me. It's wild out there to be more safe here.
You're at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Can't control us. You don't know now.
Where's my son?
It's not gonna end well for you.
It's not going well for you.
Watch me as I breathe. This is my
I'm gonna obliterate your whole fucking family.
Give me my son.
And if I don't,
Then we got a problem, homie.
Wow.
How old is that? I mean, Ray Liotta's he's been gone now for a while.
Yeah, it's gonna come out I think in a few months. But
Yeah.
I like this something different. I mean something different I haven't seen in a minute. I want to say 4 or 5 years. I want to see how Tyrese takes a real serious acting and see how he does, because
He's
honestly
done a few lately. They weren't great movies, but his acting was good. They were, yeah. I was actually really impressed because I know he's always trying to be the comic relief,
yeah.
but he does well in a serious role. That's the kind of
Yeah.
movie I would totally watch at home. Like, I love movies like that, but I wouldn't go see it in a theater.
It's like a history type thing with a twist on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're using the whole Rodney King trial as cover.
My
for it.
in-laws talk about when all that shit happened all the time.
Right.
Yeah, I was there, man. I mean, I was in LA when it all happened.
So were my in-laws. So they talk about that shit all the time and how psychotic it was because they were.
we
down
couldn't
there.
we couldn't drive. We couldn't drive
Mhm.
anywhere because you just couldn't drive. But it was centralized more in LA, and if you were anywhere else in
Yep.
the outside, you were okay. But if you were in that area,
You're
good luck.
screwed.
But just to answer a question, Garrett, I will not be there this year. MegaCon is my only one I'm going to go to. That's a good deal. So, okay.
Hey babe, since you're on, will you do me a favor and bring me my bottle, please?
Sipping cup, Ryan.
Ryan, since you're on, bring me my
booze over here.
That's so funny.
That
He got
movie
me
was
flowers
crazy.
that are 4th of July. They're red, white, and blue.
Oh,
What the crap?
what the crap?
Heart, you loved me. And my water too that's on the counter. I forgot it.
Marat would spit in my cup and then be like, here you go.
Ryan
Jeez.
would never because I would cut him.
Man,
So just out of sheer fear.
Hold on, this is the second show we were gonna have to make sure we edit out just so she doesn't, if everybody gets arrested, we don't want her to use or them to use.
Brian goes missing. This needs to be edited out for her.
Yeah.
His lie is too late. It's fine.
Yeah. If I go to Fan Expo and I meet a guy named Brian and not Ryan, and it doesn't look like Ryan, then something's going on.
No.
All right. What do we got? What do we got up next?
Okay, I got this one right here. Where is it?
Yeah, you know what? I gotta tell you guys, man, there's some movies coming out. There's some movies coming out.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. With
Dale, you could.
Deputy Harris.
Ooh.
Hope you like flying. Beautiful day for it. I never flew U.S. Marshal before. Why is he all
I'm
taken
in.
I have to get him to New York so he can testify against the Moretti crime family.
Okay. Hey.
Love it already.
I'm reading a book about that right now. I mean, it's a romance novel, but it's dark.
Is it always this bumpy?
No number of passengers have left their lunch up here. I can open a snack bar.
Your neck okay? You got a scratch there.
Maintenance. Occupational hazard.
Oh.
Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Moretti's very disappointed in you, Winston, and he wants you dead.
Don't shoot him, we need him!
Mayday, mayday. We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
And bald.
I want to
Yeah.
The tiny little pieces. They're gonna need the entire forensics team to identify you.
Tell me how to fly this thing, or we will die out here.
Clearly, you've mistaken me for somebody who actually gives a.
You hear that? Looks military.
You think he's there to help? He's there to shoot you down.
Come on, damn it!
Pull up! Y'all need a pilot?
Wow.
So watching that in theaters.
That was pretty good, huh?
So is this a whole movie that takes place on a plane?
I love it.
I'm gonna say that most of it probably up to like getting him in the plane and if they make it down. But yeah,
I was laughing the whole time because that's what Marat looks like if he doesn't shave his head.
I know, right? Did you see what Mr. C said? I need a call light.
There you go.
That's funny.
I love it. I do when I'm at home. Sometimes I'm at the office. I just have the bottle on my desk, but I forgot it today. So, I do what I can.
That is so funny.
Well, I tell you what, Mark Wahlberg just looked into his future, right? With that. It's a good thing.
I like seeing him play something creepy again. Like he hasn't played roles like that in a long time.
The last time I saw him do creepy was when he was with Reese Witherspoon.
Yep. And he was so creepy in that movie.
What's it called? Fear?
The
Fear. Yeah.
Man, Psycho. Ha ha. Like, yeah, no.
Yeah. All right. What do we got?
Okay. Next one. We gotta watch this one.
Oh.
Everything that I've ever cared about, and I have no idea how to save it. But you do.
Trust me, kid, I'm no hero. This Wolverine let down his entire world.
Well, my entire world needs you. Shake on it. Ah! Nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak knife. This is what I'm talking about. Big slow motion action sequence. Who knows if you live or die?
Who's next?
Oh my God.
Sabretooth, ready to die. Wait. Time!
You look ridiculous. People have waited decades for this fight. It's not going to be easy. Maybe nice. You shoot the double, you take him down. Side control, then full mount, and you ground and pound till he makes no sound because he's dead.
Shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
Okay, good luck. I'm a huge fan.
You ground and you pound until he makes no sound.
Make no sound.
You know, I gotta tell you what drives me crazy. Why? Why do they have to keep leaking more and more things? Wouldn't you rather have been like surprised when Sabretooth came out for the very first time?
That's
right.
true.
It'd be like, oh my gosh, a Sabretooth. But the fact that they show it and then they keep showing other things, it's like,
yeah.
I hate
That's why I don't watch trailers very often. Marat will watch them for hours, and I feel like nowadays they give away too much that I'm like, okay, I feel like I just watched the movie, but I will see Deadpool 1,000 times over because I think it's hilarious.
I like me some trailers if it's a movie I'm not anticipating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, you see a Sabretooth, right? This Sabretooth, his teeth aren't, the same as from the original. So it's like, okay, I like how he looked, but not 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're just. I don't. I'm with Ryan. Wow, I sound like Arnold there for a while. I'm with Ryan there. That don't. We could have been. We already are looking forward to this movie. Why do we need to keep seeing more stuff? Because now we're expecting Sabretooth.
I've never seen that trailer, that version, so I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was going to be the
There we go. There we ruined it for Mandy.
It is the original actor. You can tell that it is from the X-Men movie. It's completely him, but
Okay,
I don't know what
there's
they
another one. This is the Peacock one I'm going to show next, and it looks good. I'm like, all right, for Peacock, 100%. I love that it's going straight to streaming. I'll watch it for the humor, but I kind of, yeah, that's true. I mean, I think that's what everybody's watching for, for the nostalgia. Pretty much 100%.
Totally agree.
All right, the next one, Action Stage.
Behold, this arena will be built for war.
As master of the games, man can devise entertainment how they really want.
Let the games begin!
I've ordered animals and gladiators from every corner of the Empire.
My children have been taken from me. Show them you can fight or die trying.
I will face them on the track, and I will defeat them.
Betting everything on one race is risky.
It's all for nothing.
We who are about to die salute you!
We all need different things.
Wealth, position, power.
And the excitement of revenge.
Curse these Romans and make them suffer!
It is that time.
We need to excite them. We need to thrill them. Enough is good. More is better. Too much is perfect.
Pity we can't kill them all.
All right. Well, listen. One, it's a period piece, so I'm in.
No.
Two. No, you're not into.
I know what you're thinking, Shannon.
It's a Caesar meets Hercules meets Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Just threw it all together. That's
It looks
exactly what that is.
predictable.
There's nothing original about that. They just took those movies and shoved them in one.
Literally what I was thinking. You read my mind.
It has Anthony Hopkins, so I'm gonna fucking watch.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the actors are fine, but they just shoved all of them together.
But it's a Peacock series. For a Peacock series just to enjoy, I'm 100% on there.
I'm in.
It's not a movie I was expecting so much from, but if it's coming from Peacock, and
I'm in.
as long as it's good, I'm okay with it.
I do like how they are.
Ryan.
I do like how they're showing how back in the day, and which is true, they used to flood the Colosseums, and they used to have boat. Let's say boat, not really much of a ship, but like ship battles. It's kind of interesting. That's something that many people don't know about. But I'm in. I'm always in for a good series. I really enjoyed Shogun on Hulu. Speaking of series, we just currently are watching Your Honor on Netflix with Bryan Cranston.
My friend told me that is like the greatest show.
Yeah,
My God.
I've heard that too.
Bryan Cranston is showing why he grew up to be the actor.
He's amazing. Yeah.
It's amazing. That Your Honor is. There's 2 seasons. It's fantastic. And we're watching a show called Bloodlines as well on Netflix. So there's some good stuff going on, but this for Peacock looks like
It's good for them for the quality because Peacock doesn't put out very good.
They spent a pretty penny. You can tell.
Yeah, they did.
Anthony Hopkins is not charging minimum wage.
No.
So
no.
All right.
Star Power does not make up for weak. We got to find out how the story is. He's old. He don't care what he is anymore. What's up, Beckman? Or is he?
All right,
Hey,
I'm
what's up?
in. That's right, Jason. See, Jason's know what's up. He's in.
Well-
Why not? Why not?
You got to have somebody who supports your opinion.
Thank you.
Malcolm
Thank you.
was very good.
Son of a bitch. That's cool.
So
No,
we,
the daughter of one. Get it right. It's fine.
Ryan, go bring her some more, whatever it was.
Sippy cups?
some peach snaps.
Tranquils.
Ew.
Tranquils. What's
So
up, Beckman?
I got a holiday movie that I saw. And I think the girls might like this one.
Ooh.
I love holiday movies. Well, usually.
At Mint Mobile, we
Well,
like to
that's
do the
not-
opposite of what Big Wireless does.
You
They
gotta
charge
play
you a
that
lot.
It's going to be the best Christmas pageant ever.
That's a pageant I'd like to see.
Don't miss out. The annual Christmas pageant tickets are on sale now.
They're advertising it on TV now?
The pageant is an especially big deal this year. It's the 75th anniversary.
I want to give special mention to Grace for volunteering to direct it.
You did what?
Oh no. Did somebody die?
It's worse than that, son.
It's going to be the best Christmas pageant ever.
Oh no. It's the Hermans. Now. The Hermans are absolutely the worst kids in the history of the world.
What'd they do now, dear? Break another window?
Set something on fire?
Steal your lunch and then punch you for not having any candy? No, even worse. We're gonna be in your Bible play.
Herdman's in church.
Oh boy.
We take the pageant seriously. It's about community and tradition.
What do you all suggest? That I kick the Herdmans out of the church?
Yes.
I want to be Mary, and Ralph wants to be Joe.
And the angel of the Lord?
The Herdman shouldn't be here.
They're a poor influence. You don't look like any Mary I've seen before.
Don't touch him. I'm happy to take over the part at any time.
I can't just kick him out.
I thought you all might be interested in one of my stops.
You never told me you visited the Herdmans.
I got the biggest ham for you guys. Is your mom home?
Not when the sun's up. What if the Hermans ruin this for you? They probably will, but it's not about me. Jesus was born for the Herdmans as much as he was for us. We'll be missing the whole point of the story if we turn them away.
Now that's a pageant I'd actually like to see. Mother Mary puffing on a cigar, shepherds clobbering each other with their hooks. $5 say they burned down the manger.
Yeah. I'm out. Next.
Yeah. I'll go watch Krampus.
Holy shit, that looks bad.
I don't know how I feel about that at all. I'm kind of
I don't either.
You
Very
don't.
indifferent.
You don't. That's what you feel. You know, it's like something like that you would see on Hallmark and a Hallmark channel. You know.
Hey, there's a lot of Hallmark fans. I'm not
love Hallmark.
really one. Yeah.
not all of them by
Oh,
all means, but there's
sweet,
some,
sweet
some
baby
that touch
Jesus.
the feels, some that don't.
Yeah.
It's just not good.
So Fandango put a list out for the top 10 summer movies of all time. It was, they had a survey out there, and I'm going to show it to y'all. I want to see what's your.
Oh, as a matter of fact, yes, Angela, pull that up. Dale.
What?
Red one.
Red One. Put up the trailer for Red One.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me
I completely forgot about that. Thank you, Angela. I did see some of that. Hey, you know what? Christmas movies. I think what's going on is that we have so many of them that we already have our favorites, and it's hard to try to put in another to cram another one in already favorites. And in order for them to be in our rotation, it has to be pretty damn good.
It has to be. There's been too many made.
I mean, like they're doing the Christmas Story 2.
Again? I thought they already did that.
They did. Like I didn't understand why they did it then.
$497, $498,
$499, $500.
Let's go heavy. Got it. Looking strong, Nick.
Go on, brush your shoulders off.
Red One is on the move.
Evening, ladies. What are you so excited about? Of course, your boyfriend's here. Okay. Who's with Red? Reach! Someone took Nick. We're gonna find him.
I'm bringing in Jack O'Malley. He's probably the best tracker in the world.
The guy's a legend.
What am I doing here?
Last night, Red One, also known as St. Nicholas of Myra, was abducted from the North Pole complex.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
Garcia?
What the hell?
You can't trust this guy. He's on the list.
You don't mean
Yes, that list. NL4.
Are you telling me this clown is a level 4 naughty lister? A level 4 naughty lister?
Oh, is that funny to you?
You're gonna help us find Nick.
Come on, let's go.
Grab a car. For what? You don't have a Wonder Woman action figure, do you?
It's not how it works. Come on. There is much in here that is not of the natural world.
Who's that?
Krampus.
What are they doing?
They're playing Krampus slop.
I think if you don't need me here, I might just go back to the car.
We need to prepare for the possibility of no Christmas.
There's worse ways to go out than trying to save Santa Claus.
We got snowmen!
Oh.
That was so disturbing.
Interesting.
My turn!
Oh my god. Is my face still there?
Yeah, you look good.
All right, I'll see that one.
Yeah, I was thinking.
When I first saw the trailer for this, I thought
We stand corrected.
the first thing I thought was like I saw in now making the rotation to Silent Night with
I love that movie.
David Harbour.
Uh-huh.
This looks fun and not too cheesy. I don't know if that makes any sense. It kind of is.
No,
Yeah,
that makes perfect sense because there's still like the action in it.
Yeah.
So and the list they have for characters or like actors is great.
Yeah.
But like a 13-year-old could still go watch it and be entertained.
Thank you, Angela, for recommending that so you can take the last trailer out of my fucking mouth.
Yeah. No, that was a good one.
That
I
wasn't
think,
good one. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
think
Even
Daryl
with-
actually did on purpose.
That's the only Christmas movie I found, but that red one's out. I'd rather that's a good one. What's up, Carl? How you doing, brother? And like that's right. Cash says it looks great as long as Rock doesn't ruin it. I don't think he's rocking on this
Well,
one. So
I think what might this work? What might make this work?
Yep.
Is the fact that Rock isn't
the main
actual stuff, right?
Yeah.
We have Chris Evans and we have some other characters.
Yes.
So I think that kind of helps. It's when The Rock is The Rock all through the whole movie.
Mhm.
I get kind of tired
This
of
is
it.
literally Black Adam and Captain America working together. It's great. Save the world.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right.
To save
Okay.
the
all right.
snitch.
And Lucy Liu.
Oh yeah, Lucy Liu's.
Has anyone seen? Because I haven't. I have it, but I haven't watched it. Has anyone seen the latest Henry Cavill movie with?
Argyle.
No, the one after that.
The Gentleman, the Untent.
I want to watch that. I haven't watched it yet.
No.
Too.
What I've
Alright.
heard is that it's not even really Henry Cavill. Like he's not really in the movie. He's just like
A supporting role.
a ghost of him or something like, or like of the backstory or clips of him being on the movie. So he's not really part of it.
So I'll tell you what.
That's soothing.
Let's all watch it, and then we could talk about it.
Okay.
Next month. So we have at least one
Done.
movie we could actually review. One movie we could actually review as a team.
And Deadpool.
Yeah, that's happening.
Yeah.
Deadpool will be out. Okay.
Ryan and I will definitely, hopefully, because he's gone like half the month of July, so it'll be interesting.
Yeah, right. I know.
So I got a message from Cash that he got kicked for some reason, and I just saw our people from like 15 to like 2 like this. I'm wondering what happened. So guys, if you got kicked on Facebook, I'll see if I can tag people again, but
that's weird.
Sorry about that, guys. So this is the list that Fandango did with a survey, the fan picks.
Gentlemanly Warfare.
So they have number 10, Independence Day, number 9, Avengers.
I was watching that.
Which one? The first, the 2012 one?
No, yes, the old one. We were just downstairs watching it during dinner. It was on the Will Smith one. I haven't watched the new one. I refuse.
There's a new one?
The Resurrection. I mean, it's not super new, but it's like
it's not.
It's not Will
yeah.
Smith.
It has a Hemsworth brother in it.
Hey Dale, I wonder. Now I'm really wondering why would Facebook kick out? Why would we drop it?
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Nope.
I'll check that out. But for now, Caesar, you want to go over the list?
Yeah, so let's go with 10 with the one we just talked about with Independence Day. We have 9, The Avengers. Number 8, The Avengers. Number 7 with Star Wars: Return of the Jedi.
I'm actually surprised by that.
The Dark Knight with number 6, or I should have said The Dark Knight. We have Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back for number 5. Star Wars: A New Hope, which I will never call it that. I will always call it Star Wars. Raiders of the Lost Ark, the original Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Avengers Endgame number 2, and number 1 Jurassic Park. And believe it or not, fucking people, that came out in 1990.
3
or 4?
Now 3. Now let's honestly really put our thinking caps on. Jurassic Park came out in 1993.
Yep.
How many of us remember going to the theaters and watching it and being completely blown away?
I was 13.
Yeah. So imagine, and if you really think about it, if you watch it now, it still kind of holds. It kind of still holds.
It holds. It's creepy.
Watching it, still love watching it.
The Jello part where she's so scared.
Right. It holds its value because there's a lot of movies that we watch and you back in the day, then you rewatch it. Right. Like, oh man, that does not.
Yeah.
It does not last the test of time. But Jurassic Park is one of them that actually does. And
nope, I agree.
But
something about the 90s. I feel like the 90s did a lot more movies justice than not.
Well, I will tell you one thing. The fact that all these movies that we just mentioned, summer blockbusters don't really exist anymore.
I know.
Back in the old days, everyone's waiting for that summer blockbuster movie.
Yep.
I remember when I saw Independence Day, at the time it blew me out of the water.
Same.
So you wouldn't count Deadpool as one right now?
Deadpool's probably the closest you're gonna get in a very long time of a blockbuster movie that people have been anticipating, and it's going to make oodles of money.
Oh, yeah.
That
I
would
mean,
be the only reason is because of it's Deadpool and who's in it. Like everybody else, like I know tons of people who are excited. Like Despicable 4 is coming out. Tons of people are thrilled about it for some reason because it's Minions. Who
It's
doesn't love
Minions.
Minions?
I never saw 2 or 3, so
I've seen them all.
It would be weird to be like to go into a theater for a children's movie if you're a middle-aged man. I feel like that would be weird.
What if I was to walk in with no kids and sit there?
Yeah, yeah, just by yourself. That would be weird.
Yeah, I think I saw that movie. It's another scary movie.
Watch it at home, Caesar.
Yeah, watch it at home, Caesar. Well, just going to the movies nowadays. Going to the movies nowadays is just a whole different thing. We've talked about it. It costs so much money to take a family of 4, right?
Oh my God, yes.
Unless
so
you're down,
expensive now.
unless you're down and you go to the drive-through, you pack in 44 kids into the station wagon.
That's the only way to save money. That's the
You know,
only way
and
to
it's
save money.
$10 for a load full of kids, and you're all set. You bring
Right.
your own food, you bring your own drinks, you bring your own whatever. You're all
It is
set.
fun to go to the drive-through or the drive-in.
I love
But
it.
nowadays, you go to the movies and you're dropping, because I haven't gone in a while, but you're still dropping, and not many do popcorn.
It's expensive. It is
But
more
Red
expensive.
Vine and the candies and the I get an icy, and you get the sodas, and God forbid you get nachos, which nowadays the nachos, back in my day, when I had when I had nachos, they would give you the box
Right.
nachos.
Now
and
they're like,
they put all the shit on it. Now
Yeah.
they give you maybe a handful of nachos,
yeah,
and a packet of
And
cheese,
a side of cheese.
and a packet of
that's it.
jalapenos, maybe. And
yeah, if you're lucky.
And a side of cheese.
That's the most
So
ridiculous
funny.
thing in the world. Misty, movies had blockbusters in the summer and winter, and going to the movies was an all-day affair. When you watch, when you
Oh, go
watch, when you watch old footage, and back in the old days, they would go dressed in hats and coats and ties, and
Yeah.
the long coats and the fur coats and all that stuff, because it was an event and it was a thing to do to go to the movies. You go to dinner, you go to the movies. It's an event. Times have changed, and we don't longer do that, and it's a shame. Sometimes
People
kinda
wear
wish-
their PJs to the theaters. I see it all the time.
It's not even just the theaters, even going out to dinner anymore to like nice restaurants. People are in like crappy shorts and flip flops, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what's the dress code? What is
That's
wrong
right.
with people?
I discovered that in Austin when I would go get all dressed up and go out to dinner downtown, and everyone's in flip flops and Daisy Dukes, and we're at a 5-star restaurant. And I was like, what is happening?
I'm one for like, I want to dress the role. I love dressing up. I love feeling like good about myself when I go out with my other half. So
Right.
to me, it's just like everybody's just demeaning the whole sense of persona when they're out in anything now.
I agree. There's something wrong with our society because people have been too comfortable because it's accepted.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And you cannot tell someone, sorry, you can't come in looking like Fozzie Bear to this restaurant.
Nowadays, no. I
No,
feel like-
because what are they going to say? You're discriminating.
Yep.
You can't do that. I'll sue this place. So it's
Yep.
just easier for them to come in like, hey, Kermit, come on in with your
Kermit.
with your Crocs and just walk on in. Go ahead. It's okay. Just
Crocs
put
are the
your,
worst thing ever.
put your
Oh,
chair right next to that woman and that man who's wearing a suit and she's wearing a badass dress. But go ahead. You park your yellow Crocs next to this shit.
Yeah.
I
It makes me anxious just thinking about it.
I know. I'm like, dude, I try and find cute date night outfits because I like when I post
Mm-hmm.
pictures of date night, I'm always dressed. I'm like, okay, but I'm proud of it. And it's because I want to be with my husband and I want to be, I want to be like his arm candy. I want to be proud to be next to my husband. I want him to be proud to have me next to him when we go out. It's one of those, I'm confident in myself. I want him to feel that way. People nowadays just suck.
Yeah, people nowadays.
It's the weird culture now.
Hey, Dale,
No, it's
can
bullshit is what it is.
Cash not get back in to the Facebook?
No,
page?
for some reason, like he showed me screenshots. It just says like content not available for him. I'm wondering if Facebook flagged him or something. I'm looking and like
He hasn't
I don't
said
know.
What did I say?
Not you. I'm just looking to see if Cash said something.
Oh,
Yeah, and I looked at everything. There's no notification where he's not blocked or nothing. It's
No, that
something
looks
happened with
great.
Facebook.
Oh, Cash. Oh well.
StreamYard will do that sometimes if they're not a member of
I was
StreamYard.
an angel. That's funny.
Yeah, Cash, you're an angel. You're a saint. All right, so we're going to okay, I see what you have going up there. So
Yep, that's right, Angela. That's right. You tell Miss C she's awesome. That's true. I still do it now when I go out. I want to take pride in what I look like and representing myself and my other half.
That's right. So you guys might have seen it everywhere on Facebook because everyone's reposting it. We have a list that was that came out from I don't know where the source is from. Do you know where it's from?
I forgot what it was.
So they came up with the top 50 all-time TV shows of all time, and they're going based on, I'm assuming, ratings, Nielsen's, you name it, popularity. On
Yeah,
all
you can
that
see
good stuff.
IBM, the Rotten Tomatoes, all the scores.
Right. So they have the top 50. Now, many of these shows are old, and many of them are newer.
Well, you can
but
see
like-
that the year when it came out right here on the side.
Right, exactly. So what we can do is let's go back up.
Want to go for number one, or do you want to go?
Yeah,
for
no.
50?
Let's go 50. So let's go with Justified, which was a great show when I did
was.
watch it.
Didn't watch it.
Okay, The Americans.
Heard it was
Fight me.
Gosh. The Haunting of Hill House, which is fairly new.
Oh, that's my favorite show on earth.
We did not finish it, so I did enjoy the other one, the Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah, so good.
The True Detective, great series on Max.
Amazing.
You can go and watch that now. Happy
It's so
Valley,
good.
I don't
I've
remember.
not seen it either.
The Shield, very old, and look at that from
I
2002.
never watched it though.
Yeah, that
Mm-mm.
was with Michael Chiklis. For
Yeah,
those who
I heard
remember.
he was good in it.
Twin Peaks in the 1990s was the show that everyone watched but me.
Yep.
I didn't watch it either.
Vikings, fantastic. They're coming out with the new season this month. Vikings Valhalla season 2.
Mhm.
I still haven't watched it.
Oh man,
Even my mother-in-law's like, watch it. I'm like, because I watch, Game of Thrones and stuff. She's like, you'll love Vikings. Watch it.
I even on the last season of the Kingdom, the Last Kingdom.
oh yeah,
I enjoyed it so far.
that's a good show. Atlanta, never seen it. Boardwalk Empire, I did hear was fantastic on Showtime. The Bear, people absolutely love that
So
show.
good.
I have yet to
So
watch
good.
it. I've yet to
Don't know
watch
what it is.
It's about a chef, right? It's about the kitchen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right?
There's been a lot of yelling, like what you would imagine. At first, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna make my anxiety high," but man, it's so good.
Hannibal was a show on NBC for a while that people really enjoyed.
Yep.
Mayor of Easttown.
So good.
I've heard good
Um,
stuff.
Mayor of Easttown. Is that which one? Help me with
Didn't
that.
hear-
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. That's still going on now as we speak.
Yeah, it's really good.
People love Deadwood, number 37. That was also on
Mhm.
HBO. Line of Duty. I don't remember very much. Lost.
I'm surprised Lost isn't higher because they had a big.
I am too.
Yeah,
It was
but
like
the
a
thing-
#1 show for a while.
Yeah, but the problem is that Lost, no pun intended, lost a lot of viewers because they got
They did. They
got really
did.
stupid.
It
This
was
is the one that's-
oversaturated with what it was doing. It was.
That's right,
I
and
get that.
confusing as fuck.
It was very confusing.
This was surprising. The Mandalorian is at 34. That's pretty high up.
I'm actually surprised because The Mandalorian was so good.
Well, not only
Mhm.
that, but The Mandalorian is also a niche, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really.
Yeah.
It's not for everybody. So, but I'm surprised it's high up there. When They See Us, I have no idea what that is. I have yet to see The Last of Us. That is
Oh,
up
it's so
there.
good.
It's a great show.
It's a great show.
Peep Show, have never heard. Seinfeld,
Never
well,
heard.
that's That's on a
Everyone,
rotation.
yeah.
I've watched love Seinfeld.
Seinfeld is on a rotation in my house as we were watching it before I even came in here. It's on a loop in my house.
I love it.
And if you guys don't remember, we had Larry Thomas, the Soup Nazi, on our show this year.
I love that so much.
we had The Boys. This season's bonkers. They're going off the rails with The Boys.
I refuse to watch it because of the first episode. It pissed me off.
Oh, mercy. They're going off the rails. Can you go down a little bit, Adele?
Can I ask a question?
Do the whole rape thing. It bugs me.
I'm blind, so it looks like a giant bingo card. What are all those bubbles? The green.
The ratings from each like Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Bingo card. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. People love it. They enjoy
So
it.
funny.
I never got
It was
never got
okay.
into it. Never got it. What's up there, Chef? That's Chef Flipping Comments, my buddy. Then we got Severance, which people love. I have never got into
I
it.
haven't seen it yet.
Never watched it.
Heartstopper, never seen that. Black Mirror, I was into Black Mirror the first time it came out.
Same.
Yeah.
We stopped watching. I think it got a little too silly.
Agreed.
Very thought-provoking episodes that really
Yeah.
made me think. That's when it was really good. Mr. Robot on USA, I remember that. People
Heard about it.
loved it. I never got into it. Mindhunter,
I enjoyed that.
that is on my Netflix to watch list. People are very upset it got canceled, but they say it's extremely good, especially if you're into that crime, the kind of show, murder shows. Narcos, people love the Narcos.
Narcos was amazing.
Yeah, people love the Narcos.
Marat learned Spanish from that show.
That's
He
funny.
started understanding words that like other people were saying. He's like, "That's literally from that show."
That's funny actually. Then we got Mad Men, which everybody and their grandmother at that time was watching Mad Men. I never watched
Yeah,
it. So
I didn't watch it, but I heard everyone loved it.
Freaks and Geeks, very old Freaks and Geeks. That's when you see a very young Seth Rogen. You see a very young what's her face? It's all
Jennifer. Was that married with Justin Timberlake?
Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel. Really? Battlestar Galactica on Sci-Fi. I remember that show. There were people who swore by the new one.
Yeah.
Succession. People love Succession on Showtime, I believe. People love that. Once again, The Office is one of those.
I love that.
Me
I
too.
don't watch it. I
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
Ryan's watch it. I don't watch The Office. It annoys me.
Oh, I love that
Well,
show.
I can see that. I can see that because Michael Scott
Yeah, I
is
can.
a complete
Yeah,
moron.
it's a specific type of humor.
And he invented cringe before. Well, actually, George from Seinfeld invented cringe before it became cool.
Yes.
Dark. It's on my watch list on Netflix. It's apparently a very psychological show.
Ooh.
Friends.
It's too high.
Of course.
You know what? I got to be honest.
It's too high.
Friends. I can't watch it now. It's unwatchable.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's same.
Is it because Matthew Perry's not around?
No,
No.
because the jokes are bad.
Yeah, like
I still love that show. I watch it every day.
House. I loved House.
I liked House too.
House was fun. House was
he's the most entertaining asshole on TV.
Yeah.
That's how they should have marketed it. The most
Yeah.
interesting asshole on TV on Fox. Fargo, I watched a couple episodes. Whatever. I never really got much too much. Fleabag, I
Never
have
seen
not
that one.
heard of.
Never heard of that.
Now we're getting to the nitty gritty, and I'm surprised that Twilight Zone is at number 11. Twilight Zone to me,
so good.
Twilight Zone to me is one of the very few shows where everyone, at one point or another, will say, "This is a good one."
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a good one. Oh, which one are you? This is a good one.
Yep.
Twilight Zone is completely, it's remarkable. Peaky Blinders, we still got to finish it. Good show.
So good.
I gotta make it past the first episode.
Stick with it. But for the fact that it's number 10, that says something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sherlock, fantastic. If you have yet to watch Sherlock on Netflix,
Is it really that good?
Oh, it's good.
Because I love the movies and I have the books. Like I'm obsessed, but I haven't watched it yet.
If you like Cumberbatch, if you like the guy from The Hobbit.
Which one?
Oh,
The guy
I'm
who
a
plays
watch.
Bilbo. The guy who plays Bilbo.
Yeah.
He plays Watson.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So Cumberbatch plays Sherlock. He plays Watson. It's
Okay.
only it's each season is like a couple hours. That's it. So it's very short. Highly
I'm
recommend
watching.
it. Stranger Things, we all know.
Nope.
Okay.
I love it.
Haven't watched
I
it.
watched it 3 times already. The whole
wait.
season. It's my
Wait.
favorite.
You never
I
seen
got
Stranger
to
Things?
3 episodes and I was like, this is fucking boring. I can't do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm the same with first season.
I am one of those. I cannot get into it. I was like, this is boring to me.
That's
a
because
good
you didn't
show.
make it past the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, this is a rule that you have to learn, Shannon.
This
You
is
gotta
literally,
watch
it's like a
more
show
than
full of
one season.
monsters.
Like,
You gotta watch more
okay,
than one.
it's lame. 1, 2. Even my kid was like, no, you need to jump to like the middle of season 2 before it even starts getting good. Will you enjoy it? My kid said that to me, and he loves Stranger Things.
I love it.
It's
I love
a
it.
slow burn. You gotta stick with it. You like it, Del?
I did like it, but I gotta rewatch it because it like I
Peter, Better Call Saul. Since I never got into Breaking Bad, I
heard it's amazing.
I heard it's amazing, but you have
Yeah.
to be kind of part of that whole genre.
Yeah.
Of,
The
You do.
Wire.
The
That
Wire,
was a great.
people
show.
love The Wire. I never
Yeah.
got into it. It's a cop drama on HBO. Band of Brothers. I ate that up when it first came out. I owned
Yes.
the DVD at one point.
So
Band of
good.
Brothers is phenomenal.
It is.
The Sopranos. Well,
I mean,
I got into it, then I didn't, then I got it, and then I didn't.
Yeah,
and
that's how
then,
I felt about it.
And then it ended. And I was like, "Fuck, it's too."
and then it ended.
Chernobyl, people absolutely love Chernobyl. Chernobyl is on HBO.
I was like, there's a TV show?
Oh
It's
yeah,
a TV show.
oh yeah. It's
Oh, yeah.
about the whole. It's about the
How
whole
have I
Chernobyl.
missed this?
It's about the whole, literally about the whole Chernobyl thing. Number 2, Game of Thrones. You know what? The Game of Thrones is
I loved Game of Thrones.
it's fantastic. Everyone talks shit about the last season, which I can
I
agree.
get it. They did. They
get it.
compacted it really, really hard, but it was
And
still
they
a
rushed
good
it.
fucking show.
But Game of Thrones is one of those that once it ends, you're so pissed off because you had to wait
Yeah.
a whole fucking full week for the next episode.
So talking about Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
There's a meme right now that's saying the only reason the House of Dragons is doing well is because of Game of Thrones.
It's true.
What's
Well,
true?
yeah.
It's based off of it. Like it's the prequel to it. Of course, that's the reason. Duh.
You cannot put out House of Dragons
Yeah.
by itself because people are like, I don't.
They wouldn't get it.
I
Yeah,
haven't
that's-
even watched House of Dragons. I don't want to.
Oh, it's good.
It's good.
See, I keep having the fear it's going to ruin it for me, so I won't do
I
it.
haven't seen the season, but the first season.
Oh, well, they're going into the 4th episode, and it's fucking good. I gotta tell you.
I haven't
And
done
number
So
one,
I was just going to say this is very unpopular, but I know other people relate because I've had so many conversations because Game of Thrones is like the #1 show ever for so many people. And I literally, Marat would watch it. I'd be like, okay, let me know when just the battle scenes are going and then I'll come watch it. Because that's the only thing I was interested in. Everything else, I was like, I'm good.
but the whole show, the whole thing about Game of Thrones is the absolute mind fuck of just conspiring.
Yeah.
God,
the-
yes.
Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
drama.
Everybody
and-
was getting fucked by everybody, literally and mentally.
and not only that, Game of Thrones gave no Fs, and they'll kill somebody off. They don't care who it is.
Oh, yeah.
So Martin didn't care about that. And it's funny too, because the books weren't followed as well, especially in the last couple.
Right.
But he was like, don't ever, like he always said, never get attached to a character because I might kill him off. He doesn't lie, but I will say 2 things. He did kill off my favorite character, but he came back to life. Thank God, because I love Jon Snow. And I was
Yeah.
just huge fan of I drink and I know things. Like hands down, love Tyrion. He was the shit. Loved that little fucking how he made it through. I was all about it. All about it. Love him.
There's characters that you love, and then like he says, don't get too attached. And number one, and I will be the first to say, never saw an episode.
Nope, me neither.
I struggled with it.
Breaking Bad, people would
Love it.
They would scream from the top of the mountain.
Yep.
How well and
Yeah.
how badass it was. The thing
Yeah.
with me is since I never saw it and everyone talked about it so much, I felt like I saw the whole series.
Yes, that's how I was with Game of Thrones. I was just like, okay, I don't need to watch this. Everyone's already told me.
I already know how it ends and all that.
Yep.
Stuff.
Exactly.
But I get it, man. And
I'm surprised Sons of Anarchy wasn't on this list.
Me too. That shocks me.
There's a lot of things that are probably on this list that are very well loved that just didn't make it. One of the bad things about Breaking Bad is that it kind of gave New Mexico sort of Albuquerque sort of bad.
I mean, nobody really cares about Albuquerque without Breaking Bad.
I've watched. What does he say here? Boom! I've watched Breaking Bad beginning to end multiple times.
I've heard people say that it.
See, that's like me. I have my shows like that. I have Friends, Big Bang Theory, and How I Met Your Mother. Those are like my background noise shows.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm just doing stuff, they're on. When I go to bed, they're on because it's not something that'll keep me up, but it's something I'm comfortable with because I've seen it 20 times. So
yeah.
So say anything, I mean, there's a lot of these awesome shows, but for number 11, The Twilight Zone, from 59 to be on here, not just be on the list, but number 11, that tells you that show itself was just amazing when it first came out, and it's still good. I can rewatch it and be so like, oh shit, like I forget about it, right? And rewatch it, I'm like, oh, this is an awesome show.
So good.
There's certain shows now that I really am looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Sandman, the season 2.
Oh yeah,
Sandman, because Sandman, the first season was the best thing I've seen on TV in a very long time.
I still need to watch that.
I heard it's great.
God, the writing is just
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good. And there's one particular, not to spoil it, but there's one particular episode where Sandman, where what's his name? He's a Sandman, but he has a name. He battles Lucifer, and Lucifer is played by the woman from Game of Thrones. The big bitch.
What's her name? She's awesome.
Yes, she plays Lucifer.
Korean.
Wow.
Yes, she plays Lucifer, and it's a phenomenal. They just started doing season 2,
so this is like the cast for season 2 right here, like part of the cast.
Right. So they just casted some of his siblings.
Oh
wow. His name is it Morpheus?
Orpheus?
Is it? He might be Morpheus. He might be Morpheus.
There's Orpheus, not Morpheus.
No, I'm talking about the main guy. I think his name is Morpheus. But anyways, good show. So if you guys want something to watch, I think Sandman, watch that before the second season comes out. Other than that, what are you guys watching? Anything good other than what we discussed?
I started True Blood over. I don't know if you guys ever watched that, but I started it from the beginning. I was like,
I didn't do True Blood. I did Vampire Diaries, and then when I get to like season 6, I'm like, okay, I'm done, because then it just
Vampire Diaries is my favorite. That's my favorite, but I've seen it so many times that I'm like, oh, let's try True Blood again.
I just love that they came out. Brothers came out with like the whiskey, which I still cannot find a bottle of. I'm like looking for one.
So we do this show because we're supposed to be reviewing movies. The funny thing is, many of us do not watch movies, but we do have one person on this panel who does watch a shitload of movies, right?
Not a shitload, but a decent amount because I don't know.
Because. So, what did you recently watch?
So on my birthday, I went and got to see. It was The Quiet Place, day 1
Oh,
And I've seen all the other ones, and I'm a big fan of those movies. And this was so intense. I love the acting. From like the first like maybe 5-7 minutes in, it's like intense all the way till the end.
Okay.
And they did a great job. And I love that it's in the city because it's a different take. And my only worry was that it's a different cast, but the cast is fantastic. The two main actors. If you are a Stranger fan, or a Stranger Things fan, Eddie, the guy who plays Eddie Munson, is like the secondary main character. And he's fantastic in it. It's so good. I was very impressed.
But this is like, is this shows you how it all started?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. What else did you watch?
And then we went and saw Furiosa, the Mad Max spinoff.
That apparently.
But I'm a Mad Max fan personally, so I loved it from the first 5 minutes. It's a long movie. It's 2.5 hours, and I didn't realize it was that long, but it kind of kept us engaged the whole time. A lot of times with those movies, I'm like, is it over yet?
Apparently, that movie
it did not get good reviews at all. So
I haven't heard good things about it at all.
But I love the like background story of it. It's got lots of action. It's got gore.
I've heard what you said. It's people either loved it or they hated it.
Yeah, it's very polarizing. It's one or the other.
What else?
We watched The Strangers, the new one.
There's a new Strangers?
There's a new Strangers. I'm a big fan of those movies because they're really scary to me. The first Strangers is always going to be the best one personally. But this one was a combination. It's different actors, but you feel like you've seen the movie already because it's literally like they took the past movies and took like the pivotal moments and then mashed them up and put them in this one. So you kind of feel like you already watched it, which was unusual.
Which one is that?
The Strangers is the one where they have masks and they knock on the door of a stranger and want them to open it, and if they answer, they terrorize them and they break into the house and they kill them.
Okay. So
but they like to torture them first before that happens.
It's like how I met my first wife. Sounds good. What's the other one?
Real quick with The Strangers, if you do watch it though, just know apparently they broke it into 3 parts. So it just ends and you're like, wait, what?
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I was so sad. I was like, what did I just watch?
Is that a kind of movie that's worth breaking into 3 parts?
It definitely is not. So it's a very, just know if you watch it.
Industry sucks balls.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Three movies?
Let's try to extend something that doesn't need to be extended.
You can't drag that out, but they are going to. So they're going to release those this year and next year.
Sure.
So what was the third one? Of course, I wrote it down and I forgot.
Isn't it?
It was probably not a good movie. Oh, Ghostbusters. Did you guys watch Ghostbusters, the Frozen? It was terrible.
Really?
To me, because I'm a huge diehard. It was so for kids and it was a missed opportunity because all the previous ones from like the 90s and or the 80s, I don't know how far they go back. But they were hilarious.
I love them.
They were so funny but it was adult humor. If you look back, it's not for kids.
I never saw Afterlife, so
I didn't either.
I thought Afterlife was better than this one. This one I was so like from the beginning, I was like, are they gonna get there? Like, are they gonna get the funny going? And it just goes from being like a little kid movie to then all of a sudden it's demonic, and you're like, wait, what just happened? There's no segue.
Dale, did you see it, Dale?
Yeah, I did.
If you have kids, I feel like it's perfect. We don't have kids, so I don't watch it from that kind of perspective.
The kids like it, Dale? I'm assuming they did.
I feel like kids would watch it. Yeah.
They did. It was something different. Like, the monster. But I did hate how they killed the guy. Like, It was
Yeah.
too easy. It was too easy. The whole, ramp up to see him and it's a cool guy, and then all of a sudden, that's all you had to do to take him out. I thought he was some legendary monster. Like, yeah, for me, I didn't like it that much.
Well,
But
they had cameos from all the originals, and there was like no funny parts. I was like waiting for the funny.
I was waiting for the funny.
Yep.
That's funny. Okay.
That's
well,
what you want, though.
From what I understand, a lot
Getting
of people
fidgety.
did not like it because they saw it as a money grab with
Yeah,
the cameos,
totally.
all that stuff. Because they're once again, we talk about on the show a lot. They went based on the nostalgia, right? They grab the heartstrings of your youth, and they.
But it was missing the heart part, like the heart of Ghostbusters. It was missing it.
true, I can see exactly what.
I don't watch the new ones. I like the old ones.
So I think Mandy can agree with me. I hated the fact that girl, that little young girl, if she were to listen and follow direction and not be a little shithead, none of that would have happened.
100%.
So, welcome to my life. I have one of those. He's in the other
Welcome to having children.
and he's a
That's why I don't have them.
pain in my ass. I love him dearly. I do. But he is a ginormous pain in the ass. Like when they start hitting that puberty, adolescent, teenage, getting ready to go to high school, you just want to
They know everything.
Wait, are you talking about Ryan?
No, I'm talking about my child.
Oh, okay.
One of them. The other
Put
one.
him in a cage and leave him outside. That's what I would do.
Dude, you would think, but he would be entertained. So I love him. JJ's a good kid. He's very focused and devoted on some things, and other things it's just like.
Okay, I got one more trailer to show y'all.
Yep.
Ooh, what'd you find?
Oh, please
I mean, I think I don't know if you've seen the trailer yet, but I want to see it together.
Please don't be bad.
Review. Be warned. It's intense.
Yes.
Can't believe Grandpa's dead.
Death is hard.
Yeah, sometimes I think life is harder.
When I was a teenager, a trickster demon terrorized our entire family and tried to force me to marry him. I believed he was gone forever until you found this in the attic.
Ew. Who's Beetlejuice?
Don't ever say that name.
Beetlejuice.
No, Astrid! I am serious. If you say his name 3 times, he will appear.
Beetlejuice.
Oh my God! We
The
talked
juice
about
is
that.
loose. I'm gonna make you so happy.
The living. The dead. Can they coexist? That's what we're here to find out.
William Dafoe.
Where's Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
Feel free to express yourselves. Don't be afraid.
You're a figment of my imagination.
Really? Is this a figment of your imagination?
So excited.
Oh man.
So excited.
So we're literally 2 months away from that. So that's awesome.
Yeah, so excited.
As
Can't believe he looks the same. Like,
I mean, older, but yes.
Yeah.
like
I'm so excited.
I just said I wasn't just complaining about the little girl or not listening and doing her shit. Same thing with Jenna. I'm gonna enjoy the movie, but that one part's still gonna disturb me. Like, if you just listen to your fucking mother and not said Beetlejuice,
Well,
you learn
yeah,
not to the whole throw.
that means that you wouldn't have a movie if she listened. So
Oh, I know. I understood. It still gets to me either way. I'm like, damn it, little kids. Like, it sucks. But I did enjoy everything.
That's gonna happen. That shit's happening. I'm telling you.
My daughter's 11.
Kids are curious.
Just wait until the high school age hits, sweetie. Just wait.
I don't want.
You're like, don't press this button. They're like,
It's gonna make that movie right there. We're talking about Deadpool, and we're also talking about movies that pull on the nostalgia.
Beetlejuice, fuck yeah.
Beetlejuice is going to make so much money, and
So
not
much.
only, but this is why it's gonna make so much money.
The nostalgia of the people are in it.
It's going to make so much money because of the people of a certain generation are going to watch it. And guess what
Yeah.
they're going to do? They're going to take their kids, who most likely already saw the first one, if not, are going to see the first one because the parents are going to say, "Let me show you."
Yeah.
And you're going to introduce them. They're going to fall in love with it, and now they're going to want to go with mom and dad. So
and
then,
the first one still holds. Like I just watched it, and I'm like, this is good.
That's why I like the special effects they're doing. They're going a little old school. They're going a little old school, right?
They are, but that's what makes it so great is that they're
That's
doing
what
it
makes
like
sense.
that. They're not doing it so CGI'd and so new that it takes away from it. They're trying to keep the originality of how it came to be. Like I love it.
Tim Burton
God,
needs
scratch the door.
Tim Burton needs a win.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't know, and I'm glad I didn't know. Looking for good movies you can go wrong with Criterion Collection. I need to look that. That William Dafoe was it going to be a part of this movie?
I didn't know he was in it
either.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's a great actress. It's to be crazy.
He's so good, and he's so animated that I feel like it'll be perfect in this.
It's going to be all the okay. What are we saying here? All the residents for everything your kids put you through. You get them back after they reach a certain age.
That's a good point.
That's right.
I don't have kids, but I was a nanny of 4, in-home nanny for 10 years. So, and I raised a few ex-boyfriends, so I can relate a little bit.
It's Dell's lucky because eventually all those kids will get older and Dell's gonna be surrounded by.
I'm already embarrassed as much as I can.
Well, yeah, but then they're gonna get older, then they're gonna have kids, and you're gonna be a grandpa Dell, and it's a thing. I mean, I have.
I still got years, bro.
Oh, you got more. Yeah, enjoy it now, my friend.
Yeah,
because we keep talking about how the time goes by.
Oh
and
man,
I bet you if we were to ask Prairie Meadows of all those people sitting there watching the show, how quickly did time go by for you guys, right? From when your first marriage and when you first had your first kid and all that to now, they could sit back and they could probably tell stories of.
So I want to share something that made me laugh so hard when I saw it and made me think. I want your thoughts on this.
Oh my god.
It's just gears.
First of all, that is not how all kangaroos look because they're
No,
not.
yeah, they're not all swole like
They're
that.
not
yeah.
flexing. First,
those are like the Hemsworth brothers of kangaroos.
Hemsworth brothers of kangaroos. So I saw that. I'm like, dude, that's super funny.
My dad lived in Australia, and he actually did see one of his buddies get knocked out for trying to fight a kangaroo, and the kangaroo just clocked him and knocked him right out.
they're fighters. They'll fuck you up.
They're known for that, right? They're like, hey,
Yeah, no, they're not
so
for that.
funny.
They use their back. They use their tail to balance on.
Yeah.
To spring forward.
I love it.
Listen, you know what? I wish I had a tail like that, so it could help me from falling down. You know,
Wish I had
so-
a tail.
I wish I had a tail.
I whip people with it.
Ah, Jesus, Shannon, right away.
I know. It's the violent in me.
Right away, man. She's just like I'm like the cute. If I had a tail like that, I'd just whip people with it.
I mean, that would be one of my uses. Yes. You know what? So, like,
Violence.
All right, let's be clear on something. I have had anger issues most of my life since I was a teenager. Went to anger management. All it does is make you more mad. I don't care what anybody says. It shit pisses you off more. Doesn't help. Did it in the military. Did all the things. The one thing that calmed me down the most was having kids.
Really?
Because to me, in my heart and in my head, nothing is worth going to jail for to lose them. Nothing.
That makes sense.
So in my head, and the reason that people I was talking to Garrett tonight on the phone, and he was like, we all know you're crazy and you're violent, and you're this and that. And I was like, dude, none of you guys have seen crazy. Even Ryan was in the background. He's like, nobody's seen crazy in years. None of you know what she's like when she's like at that point. He's seen it. He's pulled me off of some very close calls. Nothing I will discuss live. But he has pulled me back from some things, and it's how you hear the stories of when people see red. It's true. Like it's like
you see red like 80% of the time.
It goes over you, and you see nothing else but like the death and the violence, and it's crazy. So I have my violent tendencies, and it's most of the time it's just all good and fun. It's not serious as long as I'm not angry, and I'm not right now. It's just fun and games. It's just movies and this. Like I
would hope you're not angry during this podcast.
No.
She just starts throwing shit.
I love our podcast. It's like one of my happy, funny moments I do once a month. I get with you guys, and we're all over, and we get to chat about things, and we don't really hold back a whole lot, and we get to be ourselves, which is, I'm assuming, why it's so entertaining, because we're all each other, and we kind of complement each other in different ways because there's very much different personalities.
Yeah.
We all have a connection, so it's great.
It is true. I think Dale is more like the father of this group because he's the oldest. So in a sense, we kind of feel like it's the fatherly thing. Like sons and daughters.
I wouldn't look at Dell as my father.
Especially because
he's more like the drunk uncle, actually, right?
He's shaved one time and he feels young.
Well, it is true. If we were to get this, if someone just pop in right now and they were to say, "Who's the oldest guy here?" They would probably say Dell, 100%.
Whoa! Calm down now.
I'm just saying.
Are you offended, Dell? Now you know how we feel because we're all older.
Oh, that's so funny.
Anyway, we'll say Miss S. Honey, we hold our anger in because after 80 years you can let it out. Folks think you're seen.
Yes.
There you go.
I love that.
I love it. Can that be my excuse now? Can I use that now?
You
I love that so much.
Use the senility as your excuse.
I love it. That's so funny.
There you go. Good old Cash.
Oh, good God. Send back.
Good old Cash. Cash, you can always make it weird, my man.
So I have one more thing before I know because I want to have. There has been a lot of leaks, a lot of pictures, a lot of stuff leaked from the new Superman movie. Yes. Do you think it's gonna affect the movie itself? Like, are people are gonna go see it, or if they're gonna want to see it, or anything like that? Because obviously, a lot of people leaked or had rumors about Deadpool. Not too much of leaks, picture here and there, but Superman, it's in Cleveland right now, and people are just posting it everywhere. Like there was a scene in the hotel, they posted it. Scene in the streets, they posted. Like everything has been posted. So, what are your thoughts on that?
You know, it's kind of funny. Back in my day, we didn't have cell phones, right? So people couldn't easily whip out something, take a picture, and then post it all in a matter of 5 minutes.
I am so grateful for that. I was telling the kids. So this weekend, we have had the teenagers, like college kids and my kids and stuff, have all been at the house and they've been hanging out. I allow them to drink, but I have rules. Parents have to be asked and notified and get permission. They have to stay the night. Some people think that that's an immature move on my part. Some people respect it because Kids are going to do what they want, especially when they're in college and they're underage. No matter what, they're going to party.
They're going to do it anyways.
If you're going to do it, if you're going to be around, I would prefer you do it in my home where I know you're safe and you're not doing something stupid, as opposed to being out and doing something dumb where it can hurt you, kill you, or damage you. Like, I'm that mom. My mom was like that with me when she was alive. So to me, it's just, you know what? It happens every once in a while. Do it here. Everybody stay out, hang out, have fun. So we've done that. We were talking about it last night. I was just like, I'm grateful for the fact that when we went out and did stupid ass shit or lied to our parents, there is no proof of
no one recording.
We were like, hey, we're here, and we would be dying in the woods somewhere. Like, there's
yes.
Yes. I do think that to be answering your question, Dale, I don't think it's gonna make a difference. People are gonna go to movies to watch it anyway. Like all the leaks we've been seeing on Wolverine, we're gonna go watch that anyways. So leaks just kind of it kind of bursts your bubble a little bit. It's one thing to see his outfit, his costume, or what do you want to call it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's one thing, but other stuff, we're still gonna go watch it. I don't mind I don't mind his Superman. I don't.
I'm gonna stay in the same kind of topic as with Superman. Y'all saw the original Justice League, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the Snyder version of it?
Mm-hmm. That's the best one.
I agree.
Apparently, it's gonna be in theaters.
They're gonna release it in theaters.
They're gonna release it in theaters now.
Oh.
I won't go and watch it because I already saw it.
You're like, I can't. Yeah. That's funny.
That's how bad Hollywood is. They're running out of ideas that they're re-releasing all these movies back into the theaters to bring people back into it.
Well, and talking about that, I think this past week they released the 30th anniversary of The Lion King on theaters also.
Yeah, they usually do for big anniversaries. They'll release they'll re-release them in the theater, or they'll do it with like if their new release is coming out, they'll show like the first one before they launch the second one of the brand new movie or whatever. They've been doing that a lot lately, I think.
That's true.
Disposable cameras. Yeah, it's true.
I had a ton of those.
Yeah.
It's an easier time, but leaks nowadays are so easy to do because you can't monitor everyone. You just happen to see something on a movie set, you take a quick snap picture, you go to your IG, drop it, and there you go. And that gets shared, and that gets shared, and that gets shared, and poof. I mean, it's hard. So the studios at the one point kind of go, we can't stop it. We're not going to put an invisible shield or invisible blanket around every single shot. It's going to be leaked. So they probably expect it. And like Cash said, a lot of them will probably get released by the studios anyways. To create that buzz, right? To create that, did you see? What are we talking about? Superman. So it becomes the algorithm. It becomes the top hit of the list. And it gets talked about. So as they say, any publicity is good publicity. So it sucks. Us as consumers, it sucks for us because there's no more element of surprise. The element of surprise is gone.
It's so sad.
And I don't think I'll ever be able to see a movie without seeing a trailer that's 3 minutes long. I don't think that's not going to exist. Right? That's just the way it is. And what do people say? So what do people say? Did you see the movie? Yeah, I saw it. How was it? They showed all the good parts in the trailer.
In the trailer, yep. I don't get that at all. It's a teaser for a reason.
Hey, Dale, I thought they canceled that Snow White movie. Did they not cancel it?
No.
Yeah. The new one?
So they went ahead and do it?
They're running. It's supposed to come out in 2025.
Okay.
March 2025.
I know that they were talking about different things about it because of how she acted. Now, the fact that she's still in it is mind-boggling to me because anybody else, like they did with Johnny Depp and some other characters, they would have dropped.
Yeah, they fired him. Yeah.
They want him back now, but I'm like, she completely discriminated the whole Disney movie to no end, was just harsh about it, didn't care about I'm like, dude, how are you even playing this? But then, that's the whole like Amber Heard thing too. Like she got to keep her part in Aquaman 2, which was awful. But she was very minimal. Like it was very needed, and that was it. Which I got. I totally understood that part. Other than that, I was just like, meh.
So this is their code, and I posted this. The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There was a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Pissed me off when she said that. Weird, weird. We didn't do that this time. We have different approach to that. To what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story, just because we cast the guy in the movie, Andrew Burnham, great dude. It's one of those things that if I think everyone's going to have their assumptions about what's going to be, but it's really not about the love story at all, which is really really wonderful. And then you know how that picture of like the 7 people, it was like one dwarf and then regular sized people, and they took them out. Apparently they're gonna CGI them. We'll see how that goes. But
You
It's gonna
can't
be a
take
disaster.
something from the 30s and have it match our standards or our culture now. Like, it's not gonna work.
No.
And so that baffles me. You cannot compare.
And the fact that she made it so
Yeah.
discriminatory on so many levels of like, this is bad, this is how we do this, I don't care, da da da. I was like, really, bitch, why are you playing it then go the fuck away. Like, how did you even get the role?
It is it's a shame that Marvel execs do not listen
Thanks, babe.
to the regular people.
Yeah.
Don't you just wish that for once execs, you know the part in Big, right, when they brought him in to play with the toys and he was very honest.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. It's almost that. They can't just bring someone going, that's a horrible idea. No one's gonna watch it.
Right?
Do you think so? Yes. No one's gonna watch it. Scratch it. What do you have next? Because people want originality, and if you're gonna remake it, remake it. Don't twist the lines. Don't twist the stories. Don't convert this person to that person. Don't bow down to what society wants. Just
Nope.
make it.
Totally agree.
And the thing
Just
is,
remake it as is.
but it will never.
Like you.
It would never happen because people can say no. We're gonna have more people talk shit about it than enjoy it because a society is not that way anymore. It could have been in the 1930s, but it's not like that in
But that's
2025.
the problem is because we're allowing people to dictate what we should and shouldn't do as opposed to just doing it. People would accept and appreciate what it is for what it is because they love the originals. In my
That's
head,
right.
I think that people would get over it and be like, okay, well, this is how it was done. This is how it looks newer. In a real live action movie, like, this is how it was dictated. If you're going to alter everything, that's when everybody starts debating everything and talking crap about everything. So all you're doing is creating the animosity by thinking that society wants you to dictate it a certain way when they really don't. So you have like the whole hypocritical, it's almost like a bipolar conversation with the way a movie is presented.
It has been proven that Disney can do movies from scratch, original, and be classics.
Yep.
There was not Lilo and Stitch is now a household name.
Yep.
Right? Encanto. People love that movie. It's now
cute.
People like it. It's cute. It's
It is
original. So don't get something old, revamp it to something new, completely twist it around. It flops. People hate it, and then Marvel comes back and goes, "We can never win." Why do you think that is? Because you are listening to people who should not be speaking about what people think, what they think the people really want. But this is a society that's really twisted right now. We're in a weird dichotomy of society that we don't know who we are. We, as a whole, have
identity
no idea.
issues.
We have massive identity issues. We don't know who we are. It's breaking
I
the
feel for my
Hollywood.
children.
It's breaking the Hollywood in half.
I feel for my children, not even just Hollywood. Like, I feel for my kids and
for sure.
general, like the schooling, everything in general that goes on with it now. I'm just like, are you kidding me? I'm confused.
You know what, Dale? I just got a massive idea. I think and I'll bring it up to you about not our next movie review, but one of our movie reviews. I think we should bring in a guest that we talked about earlier. I think he would love to talk about movies. We
Uh,
talk,
Okay, well, when we end this, I want to know who the hell you're talking about.
all right. Okay.
Well, I found out why the Cash had an issue. So one of the clips I showed was copyrighted and it was blocked. So, so this is live right now on Facebook. It's not nobody's seeing it other than like myself.
Okay.
Only people on YouTube can see it.
So who was it? Red? Red one?
I think it was Red One.
Oopsies.
No, it is what it is, and
Yeah.
that's good to know, Dale. When we play these trailers,
That's
we get to-
true. Yeah.
You know, maybe we should watch or not play trailers because that's what we want to do is have 12 people in here, 15 people, 20 people, and then boop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I kept. It was still bothering me. Like,
Okay. All right. Well, that makes perfect sense. Well, listen, people, we're getting to the 2-hour mark as always. If we do not stop this at the 2-hour mark, we'll be here at 3 o'clock in the morning, and Shannon will be so fucked up from her mind. So,
My bottle's finished and I'm almost done, so I'm
There
good.
you
And
go.
she'll
So-
cut like 12 people. So we got to be careful.
and she'll want to murder. And that's just the way it
Not
is.
murder. Cutting is different. Or throat punching. I've got a thing for throat punching right now.
What's
Yeah.
up, my man? What's going on there? This is a
You know.
Fable right
gotta
here.
do
One
what you gotta
collection
do.
down.
Oh.
One collection down, man. It's a good. I haven't seen it in a while. This guy's great. He has some good content on his YouTube. One collection down. He goes by Fable on IG. Good guy. Thanks for joining. But you're joining at the very end, my friend.
Yeah.
It's 2 hours of nonsense, as I like to call it.
Nonsense.
It's 2 hours of movie reviews of no movie reviews.
Should we call it the boo reviews? Because we're most of the time we're like, boo.
Except for during Halloween month.
Halloween is awesome.
Yeah.
We're
The
gonna,
rest of the year we're like, don't watch this.
I know, right? So are we gonna do like we did this last year and go on once a week during October since we had so many things to talk about?
Twice.
Lanny's all.
At least
That-
2 months. At least twice.
we might
At least
be able to
twice.
go twice because if I get a job, I'm most likely won't be working from home, so it might be a little tough.
Yeah.
But I will say one thing. We seem to review trailers. That's what we're good at is reviewing trailers and movies from 1987.
You know what?
So you know,
We'll do new stuff. It's just
we have to
gradual.
watch the new stuff. That's what it.
And
you
by
know
the
what?
time it's new to us, it's not new to anybody else, but it is what it is.
I tell you what, we have, but we do have homework. So
Yeah.
by the time you guys see us in July, August, the first week of August, for our next review, we're going to all have watched that extraordinary whatever movie with Henry
Okay.
Cavill and Deadpool. By then, Deadpool will be talked about. Everyone's already seen it. And
Yeah.
they're going to either bitch about it or it's going to be raved about it. By the time we get to it, it'll be like a dead carcass, and we're just going to pick the bones of whatever's left and give our
Bunch of
own
vultures.
But that's what
Now-
we do. We pick at it.
Now, I am curious, Dale, is that a movie that you're not taking the car of kids to, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm actually gonna watch it, and that's one of the shows I want to watch on IMAX. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go solo? Just maybe you and the wife? And...
Nah, I'm taking the kids. Kids.
Oh, you gotta take the kids.
they're
Oh,
gonna,
I won't even. No.
I'm just saying because it
not
seems
taking your
pretty
kids.
raunchy.
Okay. So when my kids were, because your kids are younger than mine.
Yeah.
So when mine were your kids' age, I wouldn't let them watch Deadpool on account of the. I mean, I know that Ryan Reynolds made it a goal to say the word fuck as many times as possible. So my kids are 17 and 14, which at this age, yes, they could absolutely go see it. But the influential of cussing as much as they do now is starting to irritate me. So I'm like, yeah, let's take it down a notch before I punch you because like I'm done. So I feel like if they're gonna watch that movie, they could do it on their own time. I'm gonna go watch it with my husband.
There you go.
I want a date night that I can enjoy without the mouths of children. Aiden doesn't like going to the theaters a lot anyway. He hates like the noises too much for him unless it's a movie he's really, really into. So it'd be any of the Jurassics or like Godzilla, because that's what he's obsessed with. JJ will go every single time if we allowed him to. I would just prefer to go with my husband.
Well, that's because you guys are in love. Now,
Well-
unlike me, I'm gonna actually have to gag and bound the wife and sit her in the back and like put
It's just a
toothpicks in her eyes,
tease.
like
but I'll still
Clockwork
go.
Orange. My wife's gonna be like Clockwork Orange. I'm literally gonna put toothpicks in her eyes so she can fucking watch this shit. But
Tape her eyes.
I'm gonna tape her eyes.
Out.
She's gonna
And tape her nose just so you laugh every time you look at her.
No, that's funny. Yeah, but the thing is, okay, people. This once again, we're closing down. We're closing down in the minutes. This was a good show because we talked about a lot of stuff that makes no sense. We saw a bunch of trailers. One of them actually got people kicked out.
Oopsies.
So we might have to.
But we're
maybe
all
next-
interested in that trailer.
Yes.
So it was probably the best trailer of all of them. To be honest.
Yeah.
I think
it's
it was two of them. Now that I'm reading it, it was two of them. I don't know which one. Hold on.
Red One
Well-
and Beetlejuice are like the two that I'm like, yes.
It was before Beetlejuice, so it had to be like
it was red one or the one
Yeah.
before red one. So it's one of them.
Leave it to The Rock to get us booted out of
No, God, I hope it wasn't because of that stupid ass Christmas movie. If that Christmas trailer booted people
the
out,
one before that.
I'm
Oh
gonna.
my god,
I'm
that
gonna-
was awful.
I'm gonna pull a Shannon and fucking Hulk out. I'm gonna Bane out. All right, people. So we have homework for next time you guys see us. Once again, Prairie Meadows, I reach out to you. This was your night.
We love you guys.
We love you all.
We truly love Prairie Meadows Nursing Home in Prairie Meadows, Texas. You guys are fantastic and always there with us. And
Yep.
always, Angela, you're always typing in for the folks there, and you're their soundboard. And once again,
They understand us.
they understand us. The 80-year-olds understand us, and finally, my voice is being heard by, as Dad would say, people of my own age.
Yeah.
So, I once again, and condolences from losing Mrs. H. You know, I'm pretty sure she was a big part of your guys' life, and now she could talk all she wants from a different world, and I'm pretty sure she's still saying, "I don't like that." And she's probably, what I want, Angela, I'm just kind of curious if you're still there. Was she Team Caesar, or was she Team Dell? That's what I
Oh
want.
my god, seriously?
I need to know. I need to sleep better at night.
No, you know what? She was Team Mandy Shannon because she said that that's what her she was
Caesar was like, I need my ego stroked.
I need something stroked. Hey, so listen.
Whoa.
You know,
Is that why you shaved? So you can
that's why. I
Is this
shaved.
a bad time to tell everyone to do their Kegels?
This is probably the best time for everyone to do their Kegels. I gotta take my pills.
Wow.
You just made me old man laugh.
Old man.
Old man laugh.
You have an old man laugh? What's an old man laugh?
I don't know. I have been doing it a lot lately.
Wait a minute.
When you can't get enough oxygen and like,
accent.
oh man.
Okay,
What-
there you go.
Oh.
Sorry, Dell. I'm
Hi-yo.
liked more by the 80-year-olds than you. So, man.
It's all good.
Uh,
With that being said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Next Tuesday, we do
Yeah.
have Scott Collectibles on the
Scott's
show.
Collectibles.
We'll
Yeah.
see what we have further on. We have a couple people reach out, so we'll figure that out.
Yeah, we have Scott's Collectibles and James from Comic Uprising.
Man, it's going to be crazy because in a month we were going to be discussing about I honestly can't wait for Deadpool. It's been a while since I've been to the movies and actually, paid. Oh, Twister's coming out July 19th.
oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm actually excited about seeing that movie.
It looks good.
No,
I'm
I'll-
the first Twister.
Drive-in for me, for
I will
sure.
beat you through this camera.
huh? What?
You're
What'd you say?
shaking your head. No.
No, I'm out.
Yeah.
She wants to take chances. She loves Twisters.
I don't give a fuck if she works at Twisters. It doesn't. I still don't. I'm not gonna like it.
I heard
Come
that
on,
they're
man.
shutting down a lot of the Hooters restaurants.
Oh,
I
thank
mean-
God.
Speaking of Twisters.
Heyo.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
No, I was saying I'm gonna watch the movie at the drive-through, and there's a scene where the Twister Bruin, goes through the drive-through. So
That's in
That's
the
gonna-
first one.
No, they did a remake. Or like I saw the trailer. They to do it to happen again.
They're gonna do it again. Oh, that's
Wait,
funny.
they're gonna do what again?
The
The
tornado.
in repeat. With the Twister outside. Have you seen Twister, the first one?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Andy, go watch it.
No. I've seen it 1,000 times. I was speaking for
Twister.
Caesar.
That when they're all outside, they park and they're all like, there's kids watching the drive-in movie
Oh, yeah.
theater.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
yeah,
storm
yeah.
starts coming. They see
Oh,
the
yeah.
Twister, the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
tornado. Yeah.
They're redoing that for the second one. You're saying?
I don't know if they're gonna redo it. I don't know that they can mimic that. That would be if they
Well,
did.
they-
I think that would be kind of stupid if they did. The same.
Remember the part where there was two tornadoes and they're like there's a cow going to each one. They're twins. There was a scene that's similar to that too.
Okay, first of all, the sister tornadoes were in the water, and that's not when that happened. It was a different time. I watched that movie like all the time.
Twister.
He has to prepare for life if you live in Kansas.
What's funny is that where I live in Kansas, we don't get that.
No.
No.
That's wild.
Well, because when they hit in Kansas, they hit like farmland.
Oh.
Or when they hit Missouri or Oklahoma, it's like open flat spaces. Tornadoes don't
Cows.
last. And there's hills and lots of stuff in the way. They don't last long. They can be detrimental.
I have
Completely.
a question for you guys since you guys recently saw it. So Fable's asking, does it hold up if you watch it now?
I think it does. I love it.
I still love it.
Yeah.
I still love it. I think the way they did the effects of the tornadoes and the twisters and everything, I still think it holds up well.
Speaking of
Oh
tornadoes,
yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree about that.
Speaking of tornadoes, how did you guys feel when you saw Man of Steel and Kevin Costner run into that tornado and disappear? You remember that part in Man of Steel?
What?
Man of Steel. Your
Man of
voice
Steel?
is.
Oh,
You're like
Man,
really quiet.
Man of Steel.
What about
Do you remember the part of Man of Steel? Do you remember when Kevin Costner got swept away in the Twister?
Oh yes, I do. Because he's the father. He was.
I don't.
Oh,
I'm blanking.
Yeah, I don't remember
remember
this.
Superman? Well, Henry Cavill was going to go save him, and
Oh,
he told him to just don't.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Because
Okay.
he told him not
They
because
didn't show that though.
he would expose himself, kind of like his powers, if he did it. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like he said, don't. That
No,
kills
yeah,
me.
the dad told him no.
Oh,
Kevin
that
Costner
part
said,
kills
"No,
me every
no."
single time. I'm like, fuck.
That was hard. Yeah,
But-
that was hard to watch.
But they don't show it, so it's not.
Mm-mm.
Well, no, they just show like dirt and he's gone. I mean, they're not going to show
Yeah.
him like he's like
The
we float like a
reality
cow.
of that is way different.
What if he landed in a field and then
Yes,
there's
yes.
baseball?
Not
Yeah,
even
yes,
that.
we
Like the reality of those types of things occurring and how they would have done it is very different than what they portray in movies.
Did y'all know there was a movie called Tornado that same year that Twister came out?
Is that
Yeah.
when all the sharks came out?
It's
Sharknado?
no, regular tornado without the shark.
Yeah. It was stupid. It was stupid as shit.
No. No?
Yeah, I didn't
never
know
knew
that.
it.
Stupid as shit.
I love catastrophe movies, but when they're like, I couldn't watch Sharknado. I know it has like a cult following, but I couldn't do it.
Oh,
I've
I
never
couldn't watch it
I've
either.
never seen it. I've never
no.
seen one episode of it.
I struggled.
I didn't have a desire. I was like, no, I'm good.
Uh-uh.
Maybe next time, but not now.
So I learned that apparently Shannon wanted Superman's dad to go like the cow like
No.
circles. Jesus.
I did not say that. That is
And then he lands in the field of dreams.
when I was
Yes,
talking
yes.
about
And
that
he's gonna
kind of
end
stuff.
in the field of
That's
dreams.
not how that works.
We gotta end this show because this show's getting stupid.
Because you're being rude.
No, because Mandy says that Kevin Costner ended in the field of dreams.
I'm
That's
sorry. That's how
She
my
said
brain works.
That's where the tornado dropped them off at in the field of dreams. In a cornfield. That's the most ridiculous thing I've heard
I
all night.
can't.
It's a great movie.
I
It was a
can't.
good segue to happiness.
So before we go,
I cannot.
before we go, I want to say thank you very much once again. stay tuned. Shannon will be here on again to promote her book with Garrett. What's Wolf
future.
Brood? Oh wait,
God,
he always
that's not even
Oh, rude.
Me, Brood? Come on.
we have a
Pedro, you know.
Kickstarter right now for Con Artist 5.
Oh, what is it? Go ahead.
Con Artist 5.
Oh, that's it?
No, it's the 5th issue of Con Artist 5, which is, if anybody's read it or had any of the books, it's all based on Comic Cons, and Ryan is making fun of them. It's the greatest thing ever.
It's awesome.
This issue is the issue that I come into it, so it makes it more fun. Boss Lady appears into it, which is why there's a cover. And then now,
You hurting somebody?
no, not till boss battle. Maybe
It's
hurting
so funny how she
I don't know
brings
how
that
Ryan
up.
writes
Are you
it.
hurting somebody? Damn.
We're gonna have Kincaid Con next month, which Marat and Mandy are hopefully there. I know Marat will be, but Mandy better be. I need to be my partner in crime that day. And then, yes, Boss Battle is with Garrett. It's a book about him and I and the weird relationship that we have in the comic book and fighting. It's fucking great. It's hilarious. The script is he did wonders for the script. And we're gonna hopefully launch that in October. So we're gonna do it after New York Comic Con.
Is Ryan going to Fan Expo in Denver?
No, he's going to be home. The next show we have is we're going to do Voices Against Cancer, the huge, which Della has promoted a lot because of Clan. We will be there for that because we are doing massive amounts of covers for that and celebrity signings and stuff because I am actually a witness that day or that weekend for CGC. So we will be there for that. And then, so we'll be able to donate a ton. And then after that, he has like 2 days later, he has San Diego. So then he'll be gone for the week. And he is dropping like 10 new covers while he's there. So tons of new shit is coming from him.
Well, he's still one of my favorite people. You can just tell.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He's all right.
Hopefully
Actually,
he's gonna be
I love him. He's a.
started to change my mind actually.
What's up with me?
So, Mandy, you want anything to promote for Marat?
Marat is going to San Diego Comic-Con, so our house has been insane. And then I'm trying to think. We're going to be doing live sales, but he has to schedule those out because it's going to be very hectic in the next couple of weeks.
Do you have a whatnot show tomorrow?
We're supposed to, but I just was told that he has to reschedule it. I was like, oh, we just moved our podcast, but stuff happens.
I expect that from a Barbie lover.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So, yeah, him and all his craziness. I know that he has also he's doing a signing with CGC, so you can go to their website if you want remarks on any of your books, because he won't be doing those for anybody.
Ryan has one of those too. I just don't remember when, but he
Yeah.
has one too.
It'll be posted on their website, so you can find out all their private signings.
Remind Marat when he's done, when the smoke clears, he still has to do that "Do You Poo" of me reading.
Yeah, I gotta write that down.
Talking about
Sorry,
that,
I'm coma girl over here. I forget
He's gonna
everything.
do he's gonna do a Boss Lady Poo.
So
Also,
I'm curious. Is he gonna do the Hawk Tua Poo?
Oh my god, he's already. So many people have called him out.
So many people. So he's traveled 4 states multiple times in less than 3 weeks. And so when he was gone was when that whole thing happened. So normally you'd be on it, but he didn't have a computer near him. So he might still be doing it. I'm not sure.
At this point, it's already.
It's kind of past. So he's good with timing. So we'll see.
I mean, you could do one of Amber Heard with Johnny Depp. Another.
Ouch! Wow.
I mean, she did do that. So might as
I mean,
well be
he did do a cover with Amber Heard, I think.
People are making the Hot Tua thing a big deal now. That shit was popular 30 years ago. So what?
Thank you.
This is not new. You're just
Ask the ladies in the nursing home. They were making it popular.
Heyo. Okay.
This lady should not get any credit for being 20 years old coming up with old stuff.
She just got lucky, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Hashtag, this is not new.
This is not hashtag. This is not new. Exactly.
It's not.
All right, people. Well, for me, I'm the last. And before Dell, you know me. You can find me on the Instagrams as the Real Dracula's Wolf. Doing voiceovers for all you people and doing little reels. Also, I've been doing a lot of promotional reels for books that people want to sell. I've been adding my twist to it. And if you want a voiceover done for your promo or air your business and you want a professional voice, I can do that for you. But if you also want to do any other voices, let me know. I got you covered. I'm very cheap. I'm a very cheap slut. So, that's just the way I am. That's just the way it works. And that's just the way it is. But thank you guys. This was a good show. As always.
This is fun.
It was fun.
It was fun.
I got nothing
Caesar?
this time, so.
No. Caesar's name should be Slut Muffin.
That's nice. No,
Whoa.
that's nice. That's what you know what, Mandy, you son of a bitch. Get out of my head.
What's it called? Slut muffin?
No, that my name.
Are you hashtagging that to put on a video?
What?
It's adorable.
Hey, you
All
can
right,
be
there.
Slut Muffin. I'm Boss Lady, you're Slut Muffin. Now we need one for Dell and Mandy.
Yeah, no. Mandy's gonna be old man laugh.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna end it before I get screwed with a name.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We'll see
Bye,
you
guys.
next week and then the first week of August. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
Mandy, say it again, Mandy.
See you, Fable. Thanks, man, for joining in.
Say it again, Mandy.
I have to say it again.
Yeah.
Everyone do your Kegels. They're healthy for